Muskmelon, scientifically known as Cucumis melo, is one of humanity's oldest cultivated fruits, an aromatic treasure carried across deserts, traded through empires, and celebrated in ancient poetry and seasonal rituals. Its history begins thousands of years ago in the arid and semi-arid regions of southwestern Asia, where early horticultural societies learned to manage vines that sprawled across warm, sandy soils, producing fragrant, sugar-rich fruits unlike any other. Over centuries, muskmelon traveled along the great trade arteries of antiquity, from the Persian plateau into the Indian subcontinent, across Babylonian markets, through Egyptian gardens nurtured by the Nile, and ultimately into the Mediterranean world where the Greeks and Romans immortalized it in their agricultural writings. Muskmelon is not a single fruit but an entire botanical universe of forms, aromas, colors, and textures. The species Cucumis melo expresses extraordinary genetic diversity, resulting in a constellation of cultivars ranging from netted cantaloupes to smooth-skinned honeydews, from the intensely perfumed Charentais to the crisp sweetness of Galia. This diversity reflects thousands of years of selective cultivation, environmental adaptation, and the human fascination with sweetness, a taste once rare, precious, and deeply valued. In the realm of botany, muskmelon demonstrates the ingenious strategies of vine plants, sprawling growth patterns, tendrils that secure the plant to the ground, broad leaves that shade its developing fruits, and flowers that depend on pollinators for successful fruiting. Its fruit develops from the plant's inferior ovary, forming a round or oval berry filled with aromatic flesh and nutrient-rich seeds. Its fragrance, one of its most celebrated traits, emerges from volatile compounds that intensify at ripeness, signaling sweetness and readiness to harvest. Culturally, muskmelon has symbolized refreshment, wealth, fertility, and seasonal abundance for thousands of years. In Persia, it was considered a noble fruit of summer feasts; in India, a cooling companion for the hot months; in China, a symbol of longevity and vitality; and in Europe, a delicacy reserved for royalty during the Middle Ages. Each region shaped its own relationship with muskmelon, embedding it into stories, proverbs, medicinal traditions, and culinary creativity. Today, muskmelon stands as one of the world's most widely grown melons, cultivated across continents in vast agricultural systems that balance traditional knowledge with modern climate control technologies. Yet behind every slice of melon, whether served chilled at a summer picnic or blended into a fragrant dessert, lies a rich evolutionary tale of human cultivation, ecological adaptation, and cultural exchange. Muskmelon, Cucumis melo, belongs to the Cucurbitaceae family, which includes cucumbers, pumpkins, and gourds. As a highly variable species, muskmelon exhibits remarkable morphological diversity in fruit size, rind texture, aroma intensity, and flesh color. Botanically, it is considered an indehiscent pepo, a specialized berry characterized by a hard or semi-hard rind and abundant fleshy interior. Origins and domestication. Archaeological evidence places muskmelon's earliest domestication in regions stretching from Iran to northern India, with some of the oldest seeds discovered in Bronze Age settlement layers. Ancient cultivators valued the fruit for its sweetness, hydration, and longevity during hot seasons. As empires expanded, muskmelon spread into Central Asia and the Mediterranean, carried by traders who recognized its adaptability to warm climates and sandy soils. By the time of the Roman Empire, muskmelon was a well-known horticultural fruit, though typically smaller and less sweet than modern cultivars. Selective breeding across centuries enhanced its sugar concentration, aroma profile, and flesh texture, eventually giving rise to the diverse types known today. Botany, growth and ecology. Muskmelon thrives in warm climates with ample sunlight, moderate irrigation, and soil that drains efficiently. The plant requires pollination, usually by bees, and produces separate male and female flowers. Once pollinated, fruits develop rapidly, accumulating sugars, carotenoids, and aromatic compounds. Key botanical traits: growth habit, trailing vine with tendrils. Foliage, large, lobed leaves that reduce evaporation. Flowers, yellow, insect-pollinated. Fruit, round to oblong, 400 grams to 4 kilograms depending on cultivar. Seeds, nutrient-dense, rich in oils and proteins. Nutritional composition. Muskmelon is valued nutritionally for its hydration and vitamin richness. A typical serving contains vitamin C, essential for immune function, collagen synthesis. Vitamin A, beta-carotene, vital for vision and cellular repair. Potassium, regulates muscles and blood pressure. Folate, supports metabolic health and cell growth. Fiber, aids digestive function. Additionally, the fruit contains carotenoids, flavonoids, and diverse polyphenols that contribute antioxidant activity. Its low calorie density and high water content make it a staple of summer diets worldwide. Global varieties. Muskmelon includes multiple cultivar groups, each with distinct characteristics: cantaloupe, reticulatus group, netted rind, orange flesh, aromatic. Popular in the US, Turkey, Middle East. European cantaloupe, cantaloupensis group, smooth or lightly ribbed rind. Rich fragrance, e.g., Charentais melons, honeydew, inodorous group, smooth rind, pale green flesh. Known for crisp sweetness and low aroma. Galia, hybrid, Israeli developed hybrid. Intense sweetness, tropical notes. Canary melon, Santa Claus melon, hammy melon. Regionally developed with diverse textures and colors. Long shelf life and high sugar concentration. Culinary applications. Muskmelon is used fresh, chilled, cubed, or blended. Culinary traditions extend from fruit salads to chilled soups, sorbets, beverages, and even savory dishes in Middle Eastern and Asian cuisines. Seeds are roasted or pressed into oil in some regions. Traditional and modern medicine. Traditional medicinal uses include cooling the body, supporting digestion, hydrating during heat, providing gentle vitamin support. Scientific studies highlight antioxidant effects, hydration benefits, and roles in skin health due to vitamin A and C content. Cultural symbolism. In Persia, melons were considered summer jewels. In Chinese folklore, they were symbols of health and long life. In medieval Europe, melons became a sign of luxury. In South Asia, they became indispensable during hot months as refreshing, restorative foods. Agriculture and global industry. Modern muskmelon production spans the US, China, India, Turkey, Spain, and Central Asian countries. Controlled environments, drip irrigation, hybrid seeds, and selective breeding have dramatically increased yield, flavor consistency, and disease resistance. Today muskmelon is both a commercial powerhouse and a cultural staple, a fruit deeply tied to climate, history, and human taste evolution.